everybody. Thank you so much for joining us at the West Des Moines Chamber of Commerce's CEO Insights series. We are so excited. Today we have Mark Ruprecht, president of R&R Realty, with us here today to tell us all about all the great things R&R Realty is up to. So thank you for joining us. How are you, Mark?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me
Good.
today, and thanks for all the great things that you do
Oh,
and all the great initiatives that you are doing for the West Des Moines Chamber.
well, it takes a team, takes an amazing team, and we have a great team of experts. So we really appreciate that. And thank you for being a chamber member for many, many years. I think you're one of our original chamber members because you've been around since 1985. I think, is that
1985,
right?
correct?
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
So that's
And been in
incredible.
West Des Moines since 1987.
Okay, okay.
So been here a long time.
So tell us about R&R Realty. You are a family business, family organization. How did you get your start, and who started R&R
Sure,
Realty?
absolutely. So R&R was started back in 1985 by my father, who spent a career at Principal Financial Group doing
Oh,
commercial real estate. They did a lot of investing in joint ventures around the country of commercial real estate. So decided to be an entrepreneur, start a business. I got started, shortly after that, and today, since that time, R&R, we own commercial real estate. We're a full service commercial real estate company. We have about 10 million square feet of space. We're both in here in Iowa and in the Des Moines metro area, as well as
Omaha.
Nebraska and
Yeah.
Omaha
Yeah.
area
Okay.
there as well. And we also have a great team of people that really take care of the real estate and take care of the people and the companies and the product that is in the real estate. And we really have several different subsidiary companies that do that, and it includes brokerage, which does a lot of the leasing and more the investment side and acquisition. To we have our development team that really works on entitlements, bringing the design of the building through the process to get ready to build and build a product. We do a lot of remodeling in our buildings for tenant improvement work, so we have a design and also a construction group that really focuses more on the interiors and remodeling of the buildings, as well as a property management group, and then a real estate technology group that really kind of merges the property with the technology, kind of call it prop tech in our industry,
Okay.
and really try to enhance better, whether it's security or HVAC systems or fiber broadband into the building. So they really focus on that technology in the real estate.
Yeah, and then that technology, do you work with other organizations to help supply that
Ab-
technology with you all? Okay.
Absolutely. And
Okay.
so we partner with a lot of the different
Okay.
groups, depending on what is, we're more kind of that quarterback of what that technology needs to be in the building to really one, what our customers would like to see.
Yeah.
It could be not only security systems to
Oh, yeah.
AV cameras to really we're finding just more broadband. They want more backup. They wanted that main service, that backup service,
Mhm.
to simple things as well, from technology, just HVAC controls and how well
Yeah.
they can control the heating and cooling in the building.
Sure, sure. So tell us about your portfolio because you have residential, commercial,
Correct. Right.
warehouse. Talk about that
Yep.
and yeah, those
What we have,
particular.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely. So we call them our different food groups
Okay.
in essence,
The food
and
groups, I
the
love it.
food groups of real estate. But you have office, and we have quite a bit of office here in West Des
Yeah.
Moines. Our largest food group that we have is warehouse,
Okay.
and so that's a lot of product that really, since COVID, has really kind of exploded a lot more because people are getting more things delivered to them, and so that kind of that supply chain management has really grown the warehouse. Too, we have multifamily or apartment complexes as well. We have a little bit of a retail, and we
Okay.
do some development with single family lots, and so we'll do
Okay.
some, really it's more land development as well.
So tell us about, from a West Des Moines footprint perspective, what are some projects that you're working on here? Maybe some projects you're really excited about that you
Sure,
wanted to
absolutely.
let our audience know
Yeah,
about? Yeah.
absolutely. One of the things that we're excited about right now, a project we're working on, is the redevelopment of what we call our Arcadia building, which is a building out in just off of Jordan Creek Parkways. Used to be Wells Fargo Card Services building, and ITA has announced that they're moving in that, and so we're
Amazing.
going through a kind of a redevelopment of that building,
Cool.
and not only is ITA building out their new space, but really we're putting a full amenity package in there because that's kind of what the workers want today, just a little bit more enhanced experience, I call it.
Yeah.
So anything from food and fitness, but really a lot more outdoor space, a lot more green
Cool.
area, to pickleball courts,
Oh,
to there's
really?
yeah,
Pickleball
yeah,
court?
there's
What?
more
I can't wait
demand.
till this ribbon cutting. This is gonna be fun. Okay,
There's more
fun.
demand for those outdoor
Wow.
activities,
Okay, that's
to
cool.
just having, there's going to be a large interactive video wall that's going to show kind of these waterfalls and outdoor areas that really
Really?
tries to bring the outdoors into the
In.
space and just and really just enhancing that
Ooh.
experience for the employees. So we're excited about that project, which will be done later this year.
I'm gonna Google video wall, I think, after this. That sounds really neat. That sounds really neat. Um, so you mentioned all these neat amenities. What are some, I guess, some of the wildest things I think you've seen in buildings and across even the country? Because I know people are trying to, companies are trying to attract workers back to the office, right?
Right.
And I know that's, everybody's working on that. And office spaces will do that if it's, like you said, has all the things there, like the pickleball and the
Right.
exercise and the wellness outdoor. So what are some of the other trends that you might see in your industry
Yeah,
that, you
absolutely.
know
So the thing that's, from a lot of our customers, I think they feel that they really want to get their people back in the office. Hybrid is kind of the new norm,
hmm
now where it's sometimes in, sometimes out. But, they do because they see the value of having people in, whether it's collaboration or mentoring, or, with collaboration comes innovation and new ideas to really help grow their business. And so I think part of it is offering amenities maybe that they might not have working from home, or maybe there's some amenities that they have that they want to also offer. There's a lot of that basic stuff that I mentioned,
hmm
earlier. Some people have done, talked about doing some other things like, adding a golf simulator
uh-huh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
to have
yeah.
that, or maybe I
Fun.
want to, and we haven't seen all these necessarily in this market, but in other markets where maybe they have a lot more areas to entertain or collaborate, or maybe have a
Mm.
speakeasy somewhere within the space.
Ooh, fun.
But there people are trying different things, I
Uh-huh.
think, just to try to kind of enhance that experience
hmm
more than anything. And I think that labor market got so tight there, after COVID, that they were really trying to figure out what is the best way. But it really depends on the company's culture and really
hmm
what they're trying to accomplish. With that,
Yeah.
that will determine what kind of amenity package that they may want within the building.
I love that. Well, it sounds like you've got a really neat thing going with the ITA group, and that's going to be a fun, yeah, a
Yeah,
fun building to
I know
watch
they're very
grow. And
excited about it, and we're
that's
very
awesome.
excited to have them.
That's awesome. I love that so much. So tell me how many employees you have currently at
So
Arbor
we have
Realty?
about 150
Oh my gosh.
employees,
Okay.
and
Wow.
they're we have a great team, as I mentioned, just no
Yeah.
different than you do, and we
Wow.
really I think some of those folks are in Omaha, but we have a lot of people that are on site on
hmm
property, taking care of the customers as well as the properties, but a growing team,
Yeah.
a very hardworking team, and
Mm.
we wouldn't be where we are today without that team.
That's amazing. Well, your new office space is gorgeous. New. What year did you?
That's a great question.
Do
We
you
were just
know
talking about that
what
in our office. I
is
think
it?
we've been just
3 years
just
ago?
no, it's 5 years now.
5 years
5 years,
already?
yes,
Whew, okay, that goes fast.
yes,
Wow, okay, that's kind of amazing.
yeah.
That's hard to believe. So, oh my gosh. So you are president of an organization. You're a real estate mogul. I know a lot of people, want to be where you are. And, it's taken you a while to get here, right? You're just doing amazing work in our region and in the Midwest. So a little bit of advice to your former self. If you had to sit down with your former self, what would be some advice that you'd give yourself?
Well,
And
I always think it's a great question,
uh,
and I think there's a lot of different things that I always think about, and I talk to a lot of young people too that maybe have asked that question before. But one thing I always gravitate towards is, you know, two things. Is one is get out of your comfort zone a little bit more, and it's okay to make mistakes. Because I think, with that comfort zone, I always look at, that's where I like to spend time. It's, nice and warm and comfortable, right? But if you're going to want to grow as a person, you need to get that circle a little bit bigger and get outside of there. And when you are, you're learning new things. You're maybe failing at a few things, and that's okay. You want to learn from those mistakes. But the more you do that, the wider that circle gets, and the bigger that comfort zone gets. And then you've grown then, as a person. So I always challenge young people, which I would, had somebody cheering me on to say it's okay to make mistakes along the way, but I think you want to grow that circle.
Don't be afraid. Get out of your comfort zone. I love that. That's incredible. That's great. Okay, what's your favorite thing about West Des Moines?
West Des Moines, I've been a resident for West Des Moines for over 30 years. I've raised my kids here. Love a lot of things about West Des Moines, but a couple things come to mind is, one is just the great quality of life. That's top of the list because, of not only from a recreational standpoint, whether it's, bike trails or outdoor spaces, to a lot of the amenities that they have just from an entertainment standpoint that they have out here in West Des Moines.
Topgolf's coming online here soon.
Topgolf, absolutely. Yeah. So I think those things. I think we've always had a very forward-thinking city that really has not. You want to continue to grow the city, but also you really need to grow that talent here because we have a lot of great corporations here, and how do we continue to get people to be here in this city to help, with that talent attraction and which I know you spend a lot of time on as well.
Oh yeah, we have a whole division. That's what we're devoted to, attracting talent and keeping them here, and keeping them happy. So yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you for this. This is so amazing. Congrats on your huge success. This year is West Des Moines Chamber's 100-year anniversary. Wow. So we're so excited about that. We're so excited you're our very first CEO Insights for our 100-year anniversary year. So this is amazing. We really appreciate your time. Thank you so much, Mark. It's been a pleasure. Go ahead.
No, thank you, and congratulations on 100 years. I can't believe that the Chamber's been around that long. So.
Right, same. Yeah. So save the date, May 16, annual dinner at Val Air Ballroom. We're going back to the Roaring 20s. So you mentioned speakeasy, so I think about the Roaring 20s and kind of that ambiance we're creating there. But thank you so much. Here's our new tagline: "The West is yet to come." That's our new tagline.
That sounds awesome.
Isn't that cute?
Yes.
I love it. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate you so much.